Hi, this set of critiques is for Derek, Brianne, and Rosa. Hi, Derek. I really like it in your display in concept. It is simple, it's effective, it's interesting in that it's a gravity-fed display. It has no bells and whistles or anything. It's basically a small cardboard box that you figured out how to turn into an effective gravity-fed display. There are a couple of areas, though, that I think can be improved. First is I am not sure how stable it is. From the photographs, it looks like there's a really strong possibility that it would keep falling down, that the back leg wouldn't be stable enough to keep it at an angle, and every time that somebody might bump it, that it would collapse. I think the front lip might be a little too short, particularly if you take a can out and the force of the other cans pushing it down, it just might pop right over that lip. I think that lip could be made higher, and alternatively cutouts made in the side towards the bottom and top of the can, and that would allow people to get their fingers and thumbs onto the can and pull the product out. And finally, I think the graphics could be a little bit stronger. You have some nice, let me find it here, it just disappeared on me. I do like the repeated logo and the way that you have used the sides, but I do think that just getting their name, the product name, in really big bold letters on the sides of the display, and even on the top panel where you have the logo now, would draw more attention. So I think that it's a very creative solution, but I don't think that it's completely resolved. Hi, Brianne. I'm really pleased with how this came out. The solutions of having the eggs on the side, I think, is actually a better approach than having them how they originally were. It makes the display identifiable from the sides very easily, and it does add support to the backboard, which you were concerned about initially. The graphics on it are very strong. There's no missing what this display is for. I particularly like the way that those big eggs do draw attention, even better, I think, than the logo in the back. The yellow kind of Easter egg basket grass is an interesting solution for how to get the product to fit into it. I don't know that it's that it makes it feel finished, though. I think maybe having a panel with cutouts in it to keep the eggs separated and a little bit more safe might have been a better solution, better organized. But it's a reasonable solution, and I think it's also quite fun. I do like that you've shown us how it transforms too. I think that that's really important, that you did build it and conceive of it as a shipper, and you went about it that way, and you showed us how it worked, and that's really important. So I do quite like it. I think you've done a really good job here. Good work. Hi, Rosa. I think you've done a fine job on your gravity-fed display. It is just like it should be. A fairly good-sized box. It holds a good amount of product, sets up very simply, has fantastic branding. It really tells you, tells the viewer what is in this particular display. You use very bold graphics, bold colors, no messing around at all here. It just tells us what we're looking at, and it allows us to get to it fairly easily. I do agree with you in your assessment, though, that maybe having a taller lip at the bottom, which would then cause a bigger, somewhat taller hole for the product to be reached, might be make it slightly more accessible and give it a little stronger visual balance. Right now, I think visually it looks that opening a little narrow for the scale of the rest of the display. But beyond that, I think you're quite successful here, and I really liked watching the progress of this project. You've done it very methodically, and you've ended up with a product that